Hey guys, this is Midnight here, and this is all you're going to need to help do some shapes. All you need is tinfoil. So let's get started. You're going to pull off a section of tinfoil, I would say maybe about 1 foot by 1 foot, and then spread it out so it's nice and flat, and then you're going to cut down this area here, and this area here. You could use scissors, but I just use my fingers. It doesn't have to be perfect because all of this is going to get scrunched in later when we use it to build the body shape. So once you tear that one spot on the bottom, you flip it around and tear the other spot. Make sure you don't tear down too far because you want space for the body right here in the middle. Squish them together, and then make sure you separate the pieces so they don't get mixed up. So the side that has 3 pieces, 2 are for the arm and 1 is for the head. The side that has 2 pieces, they are both legs. You're going to scrunch them in together, forming the body, the arms, the legs. And then you're going to work on the head. Don't make it too small, but don't leave it too big. You want it to be proportionate to the body size. And then to make sure that it is proportionate to the body size, there's a way to measure. And the way we check to see if it's proportionate in size is if the arm span matches the height. And if it does, then it's ready to go. Make sure the legs are positioned just enough apart so they look like they're coming out of the hip. A little bit of fine tuning always helps. Make sure you pinch the neck inward so it creates a neck. You can use extra pieces of tinfoil to create different additives. I'm using a couple pieces here to make some hair. But I want the hair to have a bit more depth, and that's kind of difficult to do with only 1 piece of tinfoil. So I'm going to cut off 2 side pieces of tinfoil the same size, and I'm going to start tearing it down like strands of hair, but only about halfway down. You want to be able to have something to attach to the head in a single piece. You put the piece that is solid around the head, form it to the face and the head, and pull the hair towards the back. Be careful, tinfoil is delicate. And I'm going to repeat the process on the second piece. Make sure you're tearing it in the right direction. And once you have gotten all the pieces torn and ready, you will apply the second piece to the head the same way that you did the first. Now look at all that hair that you've created. Then from this point, you can style the hair, pinch it tight to put in a ponytail, let it stand straight out as though the wind were blowing, angle it downward as if they're not really moving too much, but you really get to control what the hair looks like because you designed this character. So now I'm going to use another piece to do some clothing. Make sure it's not too big and not too small. You can always remove tinfoil. It's kind of difficult to add extra tinfoil to something that you've already torn apart. So I'm going to wrap the tinfoil around the body just as though it were fabric. And I'm going to make a dress. I will pinch in at the waist to make it form fit to the body. but don't pinch all the way down because you want the dress to be flowy. You can shape the dress into any position you would like. You can also position the legs. It may make a different formation in the dress if the legs were in a different position. So now that I've got the position that I would like, I'm going to get my marker and I'm going to draw. But I'm going to draw exactly the way I see it, in the angle that I see it in. And this will help create three-dimensional shapes with drawing. This is not perfect, but it doesn't have to be. But it gets us out of the stale, drawing the same people in the cookie cutter stance of a gingerbread man. This at least gives more angle, life, and direction to the objects that you're drawing. I'm going to add a little bit of design into how the fabric is folding and moving. You could do that in any way you please. I'm going to add the feet at the bottom. Now that I got the shape done, I'm going to add the eyes, nose, and a mouth. Look at that! Not too shabby. So you could use others to make animals. I'm going to draw one of this cat. I'm going to start at the tail and swoop around to do the back. I'm going to do the bottom of the tail and then create the leg moving right into the stomach and have the leg come out from behind because this is a perspective shot. I'm going to draw the other leg, then the bottom of the face, bring the back up to make the ears, around for the nose, and then add the other leg from out behind. There you go. I think they turned out great. What poses will you draw? Thanks for watching.